I set up my own business because I felt there was an opportunity to do things differently, both in the sector I work in marketing, but also in the way I and others work, to increase how effective and productive we are, and also to deliver services and products that I felt would fulfill a gap in the market. And I knew that the only way to do that and to have complete autonomy over that was to do it myself. For me, when I was growing up, there weren't really any female role models that had set up their own business or even doing great things in the business world that I was exposed to. I remember being told at 15, 16 when I did a careers advisor kind of test on a pretty old school piece of software. It said that I'd be a great receptionist one day, and that was the scale of my ambition, or the ambition that at that time they felt that I should have. And I look back and I feel really saddened by that, because I really hope it's not happening kind of today, but I think it really did take me kind of way into my professional life to realise that actually I can go and do something on my own, or progress a certain way in business that perhaps I didn't think was possible. Honestly, I feel so lucky to have a lot of amazing women in my life. I've got amazing clients, like incredible women that I work with at universities, colleges, organisations, and some of them have just taught me so much, and they've gone on to do other things. And I've got one that's been a really incredible mentor and has really extended a hand down and supported me in ways that I couldn't have imagined. Also, the team that I work with, they're just brilliant, and I'm learning from them every day. And they're fantastic women, and they bring so much to my life, to the business, and hopefully everyone we work with as well. And finally, we work with a lot of business partners and suppliers, and through that I've met a lot of great women who are they're developing new products. They are thinking about new and better ways of working, and it's just really good to be going on this journey with them and doing it together. I'm really proud of the feedback that we've received from our clients in the first couple of years. I think that is it's the best feeling when you hear a client say, "You were great to work with, you really delivered, you really made a big change, and your work was impactful." I think it's really validating to hear, because when you set up a business, there's values that you want implemented, there's ways that you want to work, and when it comes back to you, you kind of think, right, we are on the right track and we are doing things kind of in the way that we want. And then secondly, I'm really proud that we were nominated for a SIM Award for Best Use of Social Media for one of our client projects. We're up against some big brands, so yeah, it's really good to be in that mix, and yeah, fingers crossed for the night. Having recently become a new mom to a son who's now almost 3 weeks old, I can already see the challenges of parenthood within a business environment, and how important flexibility, not just flexibility, but compassion and understanding is, to ensure that you can look after and care for and love your children, but also thrive and do well from a business sense. And I think in order to get that, there needs to be real flexibility in how we work and when we work, and that compassion, it just really needs to flow through every kind of corner of an organisation. I mean, I've often felt, I've worked for some brilliant companies, largely 9-to-5 roles in the past, but for me, that probably isn't the best style for me to work. I love working early in the morning, I'm really productive late at night, there are some blind spots in the day, but it's how you make the most individually, and how you make the most personally of your own opportunities, and kind of let them work in, you can hear him in the background crying, how you make them work together to have a really happy kind of home and work life. And I think if organisations can really challenge how they do things and think, is it working for our people in the best way possible? I think as long as those questions are always being asked, hopefully good change will be driven for women and men in the workplace.